So, Bandai Namco created Jump Force. Jump Force basically is where the worlds start to merge. They collide. Obviously, you have good versus evil, such as Goku, Naruto, and a lot of other people, which surprised me, like Yu-Gi-Oh! That was an awesome thing to see in this game. Right here, we're looking at a tutorial, and this is for the awakened ability. Your awakened ability is basically your super. If you're a Destiny fan, it is your signature move, and it does the most damage. Usually. I'm using the Spirit Bomb. Spirit Bomb's a little slow here, and a lot of people can dodge it if they're not knocked out, or if you don't throw it right on top of them, they can just move out of the way. But this is where we're going to begin. And so, Jump Force, you have a decision to make between three groups, and that is Naruto, that is Goku, and the other dude who drives a ship. I have no idea who he is. I'm a big anime fan, but I've never seen this guy. I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, this guy, you know, blah, blah. I understand. I get it. So you got a choice between three teams. I chose Naruto. I love ninjas. I love everything about him. The samurai movement, even though that was Japan. Just anything with swords and ninja stars, man, I love. So this game is a hard hitter. I mean, there are a lot of combos. There are a lot of different moves, blocking, dodging, chasing. Right here, you're gonna see Naruto. You know, his form completely changed because his awakening bar was 50% or higher. So you press left stick in, changes their appearance, kind of like Goku. He would become Super Saiyan. But for Naruto, this is the Beast and his awakened ability, as you're about to see right now. Beautiful graphics. I didn't expect Jump Force to be so good. I love Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1 and 2. I didn't get through 2, but what I can tell you is that it's just as complicated when it comes to your system. Your system, I mean by the ability buffers, all of the moves you can get through buying or completing missions, upgrading your abilities, upgrading your awakened abilities. You know, there's just so much to do in this game that it took a while to get used to. When I was playing, I realized that this game has a lot of potential, and I don't think I really saw that while I was watching the previews before it came out. This could be a great game as long as they keep up the updates. You know, for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, what really failed me there was the fact that they had a lot of good things going for them, but you could only do so much, and you could get so far, and then, you know, the game was over. Destiny, that's another game entirely. I mean, they do updates weekly, sometimes daily. So, if Bandai decides to do monthly updates and keep this game going, keep putting out new content, I believe that this game can go far. as you could see a little bit right there, there was a lot of characters you can choose. And a lot of them I've never even heard of. But there are those that I did and I do know. So it's really cool to come into some anime that I've never seen before. It's piqued my interest, and now I am going to, dabble in more anime and check out who these characters are, what they do, how they function, what their stories are. Like, I know Goku's past, okay? I know Naruto. I know these guys. And it isn't hard for me to decipher, what they're about and what they do. The other characters, they're a little different. So you have three fighting styles, okay? Let's go over those. The fighting style that I chose is fast-paced, hard-hitting, really up close, getting in there, beating the crap out of them, and then backing off. So type A martial art fighting style that focuses on pummeling opponents with quick, accurate strikes. Type B, a pirate fighting style that uses wide, powerful strikes to pummel opponents. And type C, a ninja fighting style that uses acrobatic movements to batter opponents with taijutsu. So, normally I went with the ninja and the fighting style and all that. I just love how quick it is. Same as Dragon Ball Xenoverse. I keep referring to it because I keep going back. You beat them up, you knock them across the world, you reappear, you knock them again, reappear, knock them down. I love that, man. Flash of the moment, run in there, beat the crap out of them, boom, 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 kick them across, and then all of a sudden you just teleport to where they're flying and then punch them again. It is so awesome, man. I love it. I love the fact that you can get in here, do some real damage, and also, if you're, the opposing enemy, you can run and dodge these attacks. But dodging these attacks will take a lot of your gauge and power away. On the bottom left-hand screen, you will see a blue gauge. And left bumper, I'm playing on Xbox One X. The left bumper, while someone's smacking you, if you press left bumper, it's called an evade or a chase. This allows you to escape their combo. The second purpose when you press left bumper is to rush them real fast. Kind of like that. So you rush on them, grab them, beat them up. A lot of uses for it. Right bumper, that's for more blocking, dodging, all that. So many different fighting styles, so many different ways you can go about this game. You can't fly like Dragon Ball Xenoverse, but this is not Dragon Ball Xenoverse. This is Bandai Namco coming together with Jump Force, putting all anime all in one spot. I mean, who's ever done this before, man? So, we have a great set of characters here. And they all do different things. Just like previous games, you can acquire these abilities. That's by going doing free missions or main missions, which are called key missions. And those missions will grant you rewards. And your reward being either buffs for your abilities or your health or your strikes. And when you acquire these, you can equip them to your character. Your character, I take pride in mine. I buff it. I work with him all the time. I'm always putting in new moves to see which ones I like best. And so far, it's working out pretty well. I played online versus other players in the world, and man, let me tell you something, they are really good. Get used to playing this game before you jump straight online if you don't know what you're doing, because you will get beat down. But practice makes perfect. Trial through error. I paused this for a moment. I was doing something, but I'm going to go into explaining what's going on. There's an evil spreading across the world. Everybody's pulled from different realms to come and join forces, thus creating Joke Force. You have a commander. He sends you out on missions. You are to then go out and fight the evil. This evil coming from these cubes, these red glowing aura cubes that when inserted into a player or a character, they will turn evil. For instance, the first one to be taken over, one of your allies is Vegeta. Vegeta goes to fight these people, then all of a sudden, this cube, he gets beat up, and this cube gets inserted into him, and then he right then, turns evil. Later on, you will find Vegeta again, and you will be able to extract that cube. This move right here, man, I love it. So fast, so quick, so powerful. Boom, done. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Your character. We have J skills. Your J skills are the same, Dragon Ball Xenoverse. It is your bind. For instance, there's one called I'll be the greatest Hokage my family's ever seen. And that's from Naruto. The category, attacker. Condition, constant. Effect, ability power up. Effectiveness scales with level. So as you grow in level, your abilities and your powers get stronger if you have that J skill equipped. And you can only equip 3 at a time. You have support skills. And these support skills range from every single character in this game. Your abilities, as I mentioned before, you will be able to use by holding down the right trigger. While holding down the right trigger, you will conjure up energy. You have 5 levels of this energy. And every time you power up and use X, Y, or B, those being the 3 abilities that you can use, some take more energy than others, it will take your energy bar down. Now, your awakened ability, which is your special signature move, is R trigger and A. And in order for you to use your awakened ability, you have to fight a little bit. You have to grow with your character. You got to get beat up a little bit. Some awakened abilities are faster than others. Some are very slow. Some characters, they are the same. They are slow, they're fast. You got to decide which one you like. Do you like the heavy hitters, or do you like to just jump in there and get in it? So right now I'm making a new character as I'm voicing over this video. And I am going to put in new abilities. The Rasengan. It's a Naruto move. Very effective, very skilled. People try to dodge it all the time, but 90% of the time you will hit them. Shining Sword attack. That is my favorite. You run up, jump up, hit them, smack them about 10 times, and then hit them with a big blast. Another move that I love. And for my third, I think I will choose the Tailed Beast Bomb Raisin Shuriken. For my awakened ability, I only have... Ooh, here we go. I got 3 now. It's called the Delaware Detroit Smash. Looks pretty powerful. Okay, so when you dabble into your abilities, you will see the option to press X, change ability skill. Press X, you will then go to the place that you want to go to, and it then says that you can choose from ability power, physical resistant, mobility recovery, debuff evasion. I'm going to put ability power. This ability is already equipped to another ability. Would you like to reassign the selected ability? Yes, I'm going to. I equipped it. Let's see. I don't think it really tells you which ability it is attached to, but you can, like I said, you can level up your abilities, your skills, your J skills, all of that. So we're gonna run down, and I'm gonna go meet Naruto real quick, and I'm gonna see if I can upgrade my abilities. There will be an upgrade station. You will go to it, and you will then see what you can do from there. This takes money, a lot of money. Clothes, for instance, your character costs like $5,000 for a pair of pants. It's ridiculous, but it is what it is. Okay, so in order for me to level up my ability power, it's going to cost 2,250 coins. And your required items in order to do this, which you will get throughout playing, is a skill energy red, skill energy blue, and a skill energy green. I have all of those. I just need the money. Right there, I'm powering up. As you can see, I have 4 options. Those 4 options being my special moves. I would have loved to have gotten in more of the characters in this footage of like how you are able to upgrade them, play with them, mess around with them, etc. I beat up Naruto here. I think I took the time out just to say, hey, I'm just gonna finish this tutorial and see what I can do. You will get rewards for it, so you'll be fine. So, free missions. There's easy, normal, hard, very hard, and normal right now for me, even though I'm a level 22, pretty rough, man. It is hard. So I do all the easy missions first, which you will get a lot of abilities and moves. So I would take that time to go out and do free missions before you go and do any key missions. I think you have to, actually. You have to do free missions before you do key missions in order to level up. Naruto or your leader will tell you that. So, I mean, we got to see some gameplay. I went over a lot of the abilities. It's gonna take it's a lot to take in. You'll need to be able to get this game, play it a little bit, and see what happens from there. Some of these characters, man, they're very tricky. Like it's hard to land punches. They'll dodge, they'll move, they're fast. So you got to be even faster, and you got to learn how to dodge. You got to learn how to rush. You got to learn how to stay out of the way and block at the same time and dodge, because these guys, man, they're insane. All right, so key thing, characters, right? Let's go into characters. You select 3. Every time you fight, you will have your main character, whether it be your character or whoever you want to use, and 2 others of your choosing. If you press left trigger once, if you just tap it, that allows you to switch characters. If you hold down the left trigger while fighting a character, you will get a support attack, meaning that your partner will come in and smash on them while you're also fighting them. It does a lot of damage if you get them right. But yeah, switching your characters in and out, left and right, is a good idea. But your life gauge will stay the same no matter what character you choose. If you decide to use your own character and he has like a quarter of life left, and you switch over to Sasuke, you, being Sasuke, will also have that life gauge. So no one life gauge is different. It's the same for each and every character on your team. So be careful. Make sure you get in there, you get them, you knock them out. I think it's cool though that they put in, they put in Japan, Mexico, New York, and this is all anime. Nothing is dubbed here. This is all Japanese voices, and there's no English dubbed voices in here, which is cool, keeping it original. I love it. Let's do it. This game goes far, man. I love it. I can't get enough of it. I can't wait to see what else they are going to bring to the table. And I really hope they do, instead of just putting in some updates and then leaving it. In order for this game to live on and work, you're going to need updates. I'm going to power up. See if I can't use. You know what would have been cool, man? To see Joey Wheeler in here. Now that would be awesome, to see updates when it comes to your characters. Joey Wheeler, man, Yogi Moto's in here. That's so cool, dude. And he uses the Dark Magician to attack. So some characters will use their fists straight on, head on, boom, boom, boom. Some characters use their guardians. And Yugi has the Dark Magician, who does a majority of his fighting. But you do have a special ability where you can summon the Dark Magician girl. And she traps your enemy in a bubble, and it does a lot of damage. So, there's just so much to do, so many things to get done. I think the monotonous thing about this game, though, is the fact that you have so many missions. These missions seem almost endless. And, in my opinion, it's a good thing, but also, it makes it kind of boring. So, you get in a lot of free missions, you keep doing the same thing, you're fighting, and then all of a sudden you come to a point in the game where you have a key mission. And those key missions are going to be how you progress in the game, and that's the deciding factor on whether you're going to win the game or not. I've almost cleared up every single free mission. The key missions I've done like maybe 3, so I'm not even probably nowhere near finishing the game. But I've soaked in a lot of knowledge already. My brother came over last night. He absolutely loved this game. He's a PlayStation fan. I love PlayStation 2, but I'm more of an Xbox guy. So it just took him a little bit of getting used to with the controls. But overall, he was like, man, this game is so cool. I love it. I really want to get it. And I would recommend it, man. I recommend this game to a lot of people. Anyone who loves anime, anyone who loves fighting games. This brings a different style into the fighting. This is not your Soul Calibur or your Mortal Kombat. This is more, you know, like I said, Dragon Ball Z fighting game. With the physics and all of that. So, the best bet is probably, you know, go ahead and get your free missions done. Power your character up. There was one point where my character hit level 20, and I could not go past level 20 until I did more free missions, and then there unlocked a key mission. After that key mission, I was able to unlock more. I was able to level up more, which is great. I love it. The ninja fighting style, man, is really awesome. I haven't tried the pirate fighting style, but there are enemies who do that, and they will, and you will see that coming into the game. I think a majority of what kills your enemy and what the enemies throw at you are their abilities and their ability to switch up their characters and just come in with a whole different move set. You can throw people off, but you gotta be skilled, man. I mean, it takes some time. It's not a one, you can't just jump in this game and expect to win. But when you do jump in, you know, that's how I learn. I jump in, get it done. I'm a vet gamer. I've been playing for a very long time, so I kind of get the basics of almost every game. And that's good for me, right? Other people might not be so fortunate. They might not be as skilled, and they might be saying, hey, how do I do this and this and this? Well, practice. Practice, practice, practice. Not sure what I'm doing here, but I think that I stepped away from the controller. I was hoping to show you more footage of fighting, and I'm sure there's going to be. Right now, I'm just going over the basics and what we can do, what we can't do. It's cool, man. You automatically get, if you press down or up on your directional pad while on your base, you will be able to ride like a frog, a bike. It's pretty cool, man. I mean, they throw some pretty weird stuff in here. And why not? It's anime, you know? Take it all in. This clip right here is probably my second one I've done. And as a reviewer for Games Extreme, I mostly write. But you know, my boss, he's been pushing for this, and so here I am. We're gonna get this out on YouTube. Our YouTube channel is Games Extreme. Our website is gamesextreme.com. You can register, you can follow your trophies, you can track your trophies, you can make a profile, keep up to date with the news, the latest news of gaming and what's going on. If by any luck I've applied E3, they'll get back to me and I'll be able to see where I'm going with that this year. Hopefully I will get a response to where our website has enough activity and I can go to E3. I would love it, man. I can't wait. This is my life. I love gaming. I love writing about gaming. And I love to give my opinion on these new games. So win-win. You know, reviewing games is a lot like a job. I don't get paid for this. I do this for the love. You know the saying, for the love of money. This is for the love. I've been doing it for about a year now, and I've always had raw talent with words, and it really helped me out thanks to Darren Pierce, who introduced me to Ben Jones, and a lot of my support comes from the United Kingdom. A lot of guys over there, they help me, you know, like Kai, Carl, Darren, just so many people, man, that help me out and support me. Shane Green, these people, they were my life for a long time, man. So, to be able to create content of my own and put it out there into the world on a website and have people looking forward to my reviews is very special to me. But sometimes, you know, as a reviewer, or as a writer in general, as anything in this world, you want more and more and more. But you gotta ask yourself, like, what is success? Is success money? Or is success doing what you never thought you would do a couple years beforehand? I think success is what you make it. A couple years beforehand, I never thought I would be here. I never thought I'd be reviewing games and writing for a website, but here I am. And here I am sharing my opinion and my voice and my talent with every other gamer. My goal is to be, you know, one of the best in the industry, man. And I'm going to strive for that, even though the days get hard. But I'm going to take it for what it is. And I'm going to keep running with it, man. I'm not going to look back at all. Because this is what I love. This is what I like to do. This might not have been the best video to do this on. I should have gone and gotten another video of more fighting. But since you get to see these tutorials for yourself, you get to see how much, you know, the basics of this game. I'll upload another video, and that will be more content of the characters, their abilities, their supers, their awakened ability, etc. This is just formality for the game. And a shout out to Bandai for making such an awesome game that I can just get into and really enjoy, man. I enjoy it so much. I used to be really big into fighting games. Mortal Kombat over time lost its sense of direction. But Mortal Kombat 11 looks great, and I can't wait to play it. But for now, you know, man, I'll throw a Kamehameha at somebody, and I'll love it. Man, it's just great. A spirit bomb, you could acquire and mix up all the stuff. This is like an anime dream here. And we as fans, or the gamers, we get to experience it. It's awesome, man.